Okay. And supposed to be $13 million in there. Did he mention at all he had been inside the house before, Pat?
No.
Okay. How did he explain how he knew $13 million was going to be in there?
He just said sources, just people know.
His people knew. Okay. Did he say he was working for anybody?
No.
Okay. And he's the one that provided all the weapons. Did y'all go pick them up, or did he bring them to you?
He brought them to us. Like when we had met up at Frank's house, the weapons was already there.
Okay, so Pop's and at Pop's house, the weapons were already there. Where were they at? Inside the van, or?
I don't even know. All I know is they was in a box at the house.
Okay. Had you been over there earlier in the week?
On Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was on a Thursday. So you had been over there on the previous Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. And on that day, is that really the planning day?
Yeah, that was just the planning day.
Okay. When you went over there, was it, who all went over there with you, and what did y'all ride up in?
Like right up there?
Yeah.
In that Explorer.
Okay, so you rode with Gary again. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Gary drives you and who all? Does he have Stallworth with him?
Oh, that was me. Stallworth came and got me and Rakeem from my house. We drove to Gary's house, got Gary, then we had went up there. Went to Walmart, then we had went up there.
Okay, and who do you meet with when you get to Pop's house? Is Pops there?
Pops and Patrick.
Okay, Pops and Patrick. Is the other guy that you identified, the other white guy there?
No, it was just them. It was
just
all
them?
of us, yeah.
Okay, and you pull up, I guess you park out front and then go inside. Mm-hmm. Do you happen to notice is the van there at this time?
I think so, yeah. I think the van was parked in the yard.
In the yard? Yeah. It's not like behind the...
No, it was parked in the yard.
In the middle of the yard. Okay. And had y'all stopped to the store first? Gotten supplies or anything?
No. We went to Walmart.
Okay.
They went in Walmart, and we went into, we stayed in the car. Me and Rakeem stayed in the car. And Stallworth, Gary.
And this is planning day, right? Mm-hmm. That Friday. Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do y'all buy? Or what do they buy?
I don't know. I didn't see what they had bought.
Okay. Because we talked to some people who remember everybody coming by that day. And they seem to recall everybody carrying bags.
When?
The day, planning day.
No.
Y'all didn't bring anything with you on planning day?
Like bags to where?
Like bags, like grocery bags, like when you come from the store, like you bought something.
No.
Those plastic bags.
No.
No?
No.
What were you wearing that day?
Yeah, I was wearing a white T-shirt with some blue and greenish kind of Evisu shorts.
Okay. And they said you were wearing that, but they said they saw you carrying white plastic baggies. You don't remember that?
No, not the planning day. I didn't remember.
Okay, but somebody went to the Walmart that same day?
Yeah.
Planning day?
Yeah. And
who got what? Do you remember?
I don't know. Like, they met Pat there.
Okay.
And they got in the car with Pat, and me and Rakeem followed them.
Okay. Now, the day that you go there for the robbery, okay, what are you wearing?
What I'm wearing there?
Yeah. Do you change clothes before you go do the job, or do you wear what you wore over there?
I wore what I wore over there.
Okay, and what were you wearing?
I think it was either, it was a white T-shirt.
Okay.
And then it was either some black shorts or some blue ones.
Okay. And what is Rakeem wearing?
I don't even remember.
Okay. Do you remember what Pat's wearing?
No.
Okay. Do you remember what anybody's wearing?
I know. All I remember is Gary Stars had on a black T-shirt with some black Dickies.
Okay.
And, I think Gary had on some plaid shorts and some kind of T-shirt.
Did you see anybody with some ties? Zip ties. You know what I'm talking about? Like you wrap something up.
What you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see anybody with any of those?
No. When we had went to Walmart, or like.
Well, that day that y'all doing the job, did anybody tie up the man's hands?
Yeah, somebody tied him up.
Do you know who tied him up? You remember anybody having zip ties before you went in?
Everybody had them.
Everybody had them. Yeah. So it was planned everybody would have some zip ties.
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't remember who exactly zip tied
Yeah,
up?
I don't know.
Okay. Did you tie anybody up?
No, I swear I stood by the door the whole time. Like, I stood by the door, and then I first went over there and looked like that. Then I was standing by the door, though. Like, most of the rest of the time, I was standing by the door.
But from where you were standing, you could see him shoot the man inside the room?
I didn't see him shooting.
Okay. How do you know he's the one that shot him, though? You told me earlier that Pat's the one that did the shooting.
Yeah, because when we walked in, Pat shot him in the legs when he was asking him for the money.
Right.
And I went to the room. Like, where I was standing at, you can kind of see in the room.
Right.
And I guess when he had shot him, when he was shooting him, when he had shot and killed him, I had ran back outside because they told me to go get the bag because I had left the bag in the car. So I ran back outside to get a bag and came back in. And when I came back in, the man was laying on the floor dead.
What kind of bag did you have to get?
It was like a little army bag with some little duffel bags in it.
Okay. And is that what you put the safe in?
No.
What did you put in it?
Like,
you need a bag for something. What did you put in it?
No, we didn't use the bag. Like, when we came out, one of them had the safe in their hand.
Okay. And you said you saw something that was this manila color here, this manila folder color,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What was it? Was it a
It
bag
looked like
or
a bank bag.
like a bank bag?
Yeah.
How big was it?
I don't even really know.
There's a TV right there. Was it that size or smaller?
No, smaller.
Smaller. This size, the back of this chair.
Something like that, but a little smaller.
Did it have the handle?
What you mean by handle?
I mean, what was it? Just a bag?
Yeah, it
or
was just a bag.
Just a bag. Okay, it's just
Like a bank
yellow,
like
a
regular
bank bag. Okay. And you see anything else come out of there?
Besides the safe, no.
Did you ever see a suitcase?
No, I didn't see a suitcase.
Okay. Who provided you with the zip ties?
Patrick.
Patrick. Okay. Did anybody have a mask on?
Everybody had one on.
Everybody had a mask on. Did you have your own mask, or did Pat provide you with the mask?
Provided us with.
He provided you with one. Do you have something on top of your head? Because it looked like you had something funny. Was that just your
No, it's
mask?
just how the little do-rag thing was.
So you had a do-rag thing.
Yeah.
He provided you with a do-rag, or did you have your own?
He had provided me with us.
Are you the only one with that kind of do-rag that's got the little funny thing on top?
I think me and the last white person I showed you, I think he had one too.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. And when you left y'all separated, and you left with Gary in the SUV, and the rest of them went in that minivan. What'd y'all do with the old van?
The Pops
Pops?
and the last white dude I just showed you.
Wayne?
Yeah, him and him took the van, I guess, back to the house. I don't know where they took it. I guess
Okay.
they took it back to the house.
So Pops and Wayne leaving the van, and
all
you.
of us were in the Explorer, and then we got to the third vehicle.
Right.
And they got out and put the safe and stuff in the third vehicle.
Okay, so who got out and got into the third vehicle?
Gary, Patrick, and Stahl.
Okay, so who's carrying the safe? Stallworth or Gary or Patrick?
When they put it in the car?
Yeah.
I don't even know because I was still taking off all my clothes.
Who took it out of the house?
I think Star Wars.
You think Stallworth? Okay. And so they loaded in the middle of the van or the back?
They put it in the back.
Okay. And then they get in the van and leave? Okay. And then you and Gary and Raheem leave and go to Alabama?
No.
No, where y'all go?
Me and Raheem go to Alabama.
Okay.
And Gary them go some other way.
Okay. But you're in Gary's car?
Yeah, whoever car was the Explorer, that's who car was in.
Okay. And y'all, where in Alabama do you go?
I don't even know. All I know is when we came out from around the curve, we was by Shelton's Fireworks. I think it was by Wilcox. And
Right.
Stuff right there.
Okay. Do y'all meet up later?
Yeah, we had met up later.
Who all do you meet up, and where do you meet up?